So this is that chart we have created. Now what I want to do is I want the names also of those employees. So let's just see if we can add it or not. For that, what I'm going to do is I am going to insert a new file. If you remember, we were having two different files. In that, one file was of names. So we will just select it, import it into our so we have this names, means like employee number is there and employee name is there. You can see this. So what we are going to do is we will just go with this transform data and enter into Power Query editor. Here we will do some of the changes. Now I want to merge this table with this employee information table only. For that I can do first let's just quickly change this, correct this mistake. Enter this. If you want to make any changes, then you can do it from here. For right now, I don't want to. I will just go with this. I want to merge the query, means I want to add that table to this table, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to merge query. Now how we are using this merge query and adding two tables, or like combining two tables into one table, that we know, we have learned it before also. We need to take one of the column that is common in both the table. So we have this, and here employee number is the one which is going to be common in both the tables. You can see this employee number as well as employee number. We need one of the common column in both the tables, then only we can merge those both tables. Here you can see that 1470 selection matches, like 1470 of 1470 rows from first tables, means there are same rows present in both the tables. So we are going to add that table. Now that table is being added to this. It is a table. You can see that its data type is being table. If you want to expand means that employee name we want, right? So we are just going to click on this. What we want, we don't want employee number. It is already present. So why to add that employee number? So we are just going to take this and employee number. This column only we are going to add in this table. So here use original column as the prefix name. Now let's just select it. Employee's name, it is again coming that only. If you want to change the name from here, you can change it from here, but what I'm going to do is, now I'm not going to add again all the things. I'm just going to rename it. Enter. Check the data type. Now as it is text and it has also detected the text data type, so we are not going to change that. Now here I have the names of the employees, so I'm just going to close and apply and come in this dashboard. So now it has loaded that data. Loaded the data means we can see that we have, when we search over here, that so we have here this employee name also. We can add this in the tooltips, okay? First employee name is like that. So it is showing the first employee name only. Here the first employee who is traveling, like it is of too far. So the employee which is too far, the first employee from the too far list is Abram, and like that it is showing us. So it is okay if we keep this, or if don't, then it depends as per our requirements. We are not going to keep it, but it understanding purpose. We don't want that right now. So now we are going to apply changes to it. Change this. Let's just design this some. Do you want to keep legend? Then you can keep it top center. So here the legend is this, and I'm going to keep this over there top. I prefer it over that. Its color should be black and bold. Then next what we have, the option of slices. Let's see what we have. Yeah, if you want to change the color of that, I'm going to go with the red, green and blue. Why I'm going with the red, green, blue? Because I'm not good in choosing the colors, and RGB is the colors best format or simple one we can say to remember or to memorize. So that I'm going to keep. So it is looking like this. If you can, however you want, you can add the colors to it. Values color also I'm going to keep as black only. Should we keep it as bold or not? Okay, let's keep it. And if you want to increase its font a bit, yeah, now this is okay. If you want to change the display units of it, then you can do it. I'm going to keep this kind of rotation just for because I liked it. Then let's go and check on this general what we have data format. I'm going to make this title into center. Travel status of employees. I'm going to give this name as, I don't like the name of whatever it was. It should be bold, it should be aligned in the center, and it should be a little bit big from others, rest of this. Okay, so now this is good to go. Here also we don't want to add any background to it. We don't want this border, right? It is not looking that good. Select it and just this general data format, I think it was, or effects. Yeah, we don't want this visual bad border, we don't want any shadow. If you want to add any tooltips, then you can add. Let's see what we have in this property. So I think we are good to go with this. We are not going to add image to it because background option or image was not visible there. So we are not going to add any of the background image to this. So this is okay. This is the travel status of our employees working in our organization. Then next what we are going to do is we will again copy this page and we will add a new page. Now we will create a duplicate of this page and then name it as third page. And we are going to delete this thing from here. Now why we are creating duplicate of the page and not creating the entire page again? Because we want to keep some of the things common, right? So that is why we are not creating the page again. We are just copying it. Make sure you delete everything. I'm going to keep this shape because I will need because we are using the shape again and again. Now what I am simply going to do is I am going to create a table. Simply come over here and we will take a table. There was one different requirement from that HR, so I'm going to create it for him. I will just like he wanted the names of those employees who we can remove and who we can keep, like who are on service. For that we have calculated the measure, right? So that for that we have calculated the measure and we also have the names of the employees. So we are going to select this total employee name, and that in that column only we are going to we want the measure that we have calculated, like can be removed. So this is there. We these are the employees, we can remove them. There were 93 employees, like that we can remove these employees because we these are the employees who have served in the organization more than for 20 years. So we are going to keep this. I am just going to simply design it simple. I'm going to keep it totally simple. Not going to do much formatting to it, because this is for the different purpose that I want to show. Okay, so we have this thing. Again, I'm going to take a shape. Sorry, I have to go in this insert shape, this one, and format painting to it. We'll just quickly do all the things. So we have these two things present over here. This table over here. Now again we are going to take a table. In that also we are going to take the employee's name. And then one thing which we want is, here we have added those employees who we can remove them. Now here we on service ones, we are going to keep it as on service. So these are the employees who are on service. What we will do is we will make this a bit list, and I want we can also add the employees name who are recently promoted. So like that we will do. We will just remove those count also. What we are going to do is we are going to resize these things. Or what we will do is we will not take shape for this, or we will just take the tables for a quick understanding. We are not taking shape right now. If you want, you can add it. Okay. Okay. I've selected this name, that is why it is showing those values. If not, then again. So again, I'm going to take a new table. In that again, employee name. Now why I'm taking this, you will understand it. Just follow along. Employee name, and then employee name and who have been recently promoted. So that is also the thing I want to add. So these are some of the, these are names of the employees. Okay, I'm just keeping this table for some of the different understanding. What I'm going to do is I will just quickly add changes to this style presets. We have built-in type styles for this table, bold header ones. So I've selected this. We will apply format painting to it. I will keep minimal. Okay, so this is the minimal one. Flashy rows. Okay, this is not good one. Okay, let's just quickly go with this minimal, because what the thing we want to understand is different. And I will simply format it with other table also. So now we have the tables, these three tables. In that, in one table we have the employee names who we can remove, like those employees have served for more than 20 years. In one table we have the names of those employees who we can let them continue their service, and in one table we have the names of those employees who should be recently promoted. I think I have added a different value in this. Yes, we just make sure you check this. These are the names of the employees who are recently promoted. So what we are going to do is we are going to create an Excel file in which we will have the names of those employees who we can remove. We'll have the names of those employees who are recently promoted, and we will have the name of those employees who are on service. So how we are going to create Excel sheet of this? So that only we are going to see. What we have to do is, here you can see the more options one. We have to just click on this export data. We have that option. So we are going to We will give this name as can be removed, and we were okay, it is CSV. We will save it. Make sure you check the path where you are saving it. Same we are going to do with this also. We will export data, and this is the recently promoted ones, so we will give this name as recently promoted and save this. Now here we will, so now that we are having the files or the table in which we have the names of the employees who we can remove or who have served more than for 20 years, then next in that we have the table or the names of those employees who are being recently promoted and the names of the employees who are on service. So like that we have these three tables. You can keep them here. If you want, you can take shape and also design those things. But what I'm going to do is we have saved this like exported data, and we have saved that, right? So what we are going to do is we are going to go to that location where we have saved that. So here I am having can be removed CSV file. Then these were the data files which we want, which we got for to create the dashboard. Then this on service we have exported from that table, and this also recently promoted. That is also a one file which we have uh, exported from our this dashboard. So now what we are going to do is we are going to go on our Google Sheets. You can also open those files in the Excel and work with it. But coming on this Excel sheets, Google Sheets, sorry, I'll take a blank sheet and here I'll open. So when you will press Ctrl O, you will get this open, yeah, like your files opened in front of you. From here, I'm going to select this can be removed one. I will open it. Ctrl O, yeah, or we can upload it. So we have opened first file in our Excel sheets. Now what we are going to do is we will again open that next, like we were having three files. So we will again open that second file. We can delete this column, whole column only we will delete. Yes. And these are the names of the employees who we can remove. So we can change this name also. It totally depends upon you, like what you want to give the name to that file. And next what I'm going to do is I'm going to again open next file. We can delete this and rename this column. Now select this all column and copy this column. You will come on this first sheet, and here in this second column you can paste those names. So in one single sheet we are going to have the names of those employees who we can remove. Next we are going to have the name of those employees who are servicing or who are working in an organization. Next we have a third file, right? What we are going to do is we are going to follow the same path. Again we will go to that location of a third file, that is recently promoted employees. We will open it and we will follow the same procedure for which we followed for the service ones. We will delete this column, and these are the names of those employees who employees recently promoted employees. We can give this. So these are the names of those employees who are recently promoted. What we are going to do is we are going to select this column, copy this column, and then paste in a first file. So now we are having the names of the employees based on the condition. So we can save this in one single file, and this single file can also tell the names of the employees. So this was not in a requirement, but still we have created. And we can save this file as employee status. So we can share this file also to our HR. Let's create next visualizations. Now what we are going to do is we will go into our Power Query editor and let's see what we can do next. We have to duplicate this dashboard also. We have to create next page, but let's first create a column, then we will go to that dashboard. Now here we have the column which was job satisfaction, means like employees are they satisfied by their job, by the level or whatever they are working in, are they satisfied with that? So let's see what we can do with that column, like this environment satisfaction, and we have this job satisfaction column also. So based on this column we are going to create a conditional column. So let's create that. We know how we are going to add columns. So this is the conditional column. I'm going to name it as employees if satisfied by job. What condition we are going to give is we have to select the column by which we are taking the reference. So job satisfaction was that column. So job satisfaction was that column. If it is equal to, we were having the ratings of 2, 3, 4 to 5, like that it was rating. So if it is less than 2, we will take it as, if it is less than 2, then it is high, we will say. It's like employees are satisfied with their job. So like that we are going to create. Now next we are going to add a clause. In that also we are going to take that same column of job satisfaction, and here if it is equals to 3, let's say, then they are not fully satisfied with the job they are doing. So let's give that condition, or else it is low. So let's create this conditional column and change the data type of it, as it has not identified by itself. We know the values in it are text values, so we are going to change the data type. Next what we have is performance rating. So what we are going to do, let's see what values we have in this performance rating. We have 3 and 4, only these two values are there. So what we are going to do is we are going to add again a conditional column based on this column. So what we are going to do is we are going to give this name as ratings. Select that performance rating column. Based on that we are going to add this conditional column. So that is why. If the performance rating is equals to, let's say, 3, then it is high. Or else it is so this again this new column we are creating. Let's change its data type also. We know that this is in the text form, so we have changed the data type. All our steps are also being recorded over here. The history of our step is being created. You can see there are only 2 distinct values here. Over here 0 unique values are there. Here also there are 3 distinct, as like low, medium and high it was. So those things are being created. Now let's go close and apply this and enter into a dashboard, and let's present this, or let's display our new created columns. Let's see whatever the new columns we have created, are they even? Yes, we have the column, we have created the column that was ratings, right? So that is also added in it. So now what we are going to do is we will again create a duplicate of this page and rename it. Let's name it as fourth page. We are going to change the name of this pages, okay, afterwards also. This is not the proper naming convention. So now let's delete these tables. The common things which we want to keep, we have kept them. Now let's take a shape like how we are following from the first. We will do that only. We'll take a shape. And let's format it. I'm going to take again this only. Shapes. Again, let's format it fastly. Yes. So now what I'm going to do is let's come into our visualizations. I have selected this shape, that is why it is not coming. Yes. So I'm taking this chart and here I'm going to present the values or select those columns which we have created right now. So we have created the column that is job satisfaction of the employees, right? So what we are going to do is let's take the total employees count and then if it is possible we will take name also, but let's see first whatever the requirement is there, that we will focus on. Yes, this was the created column, right? We are going to take that. So total employees satisfied by job, like uh, the value high we have given that those value what employees have been selected, like high is from 289 employees, medium is from 442 employees, and low is from 739 employees. So this is the status of the satisfaction of job by employees. And let's quickly format it with the shape also that we have created in a first or second page, right? I think it was on the first page. Yes, we'll select this format and come on a fourth page here. And I think we should change the title of this. So let's change the title. I have to select it first. So this is okay. We have given header title to our this chart. If you want, you can make bold this that will also look good. Satisfied by job and satisfaction by job. This is okay. Next, what we are going to do is we have created the column that was of rating. So we are going to represent that. Let's come in this shape. We will take a visualization. For this, I'm going to take a pie chart. Let's take this total employees. We have the column of overtime, like who are the employees who are doing overtime, like that, if they are doing it or not. So like that we have we are taking it. Let's see if we can add in tooltips any other things. So the employees count, those who are not doing overtime are 1054, and from that female count is 408. So let's see what is male count also. We will also add that column into tooltips. Hover over that shape or here in this side, we can see the male count, female count, like who all are doing overtime, who all are not doing overtime. So like that. Here if we'll see, we'll get the count and everything of that. In the total employees, we are also getting the percentage also, right? So these are the things here we can see. Next, what we can do. This is not needed, but still I am adding. This is not based on ratings, no. So okay, we will keep as it is. We will just select this, format this visualization according to it. Now that I have selected, that is why it has not applied properly. Or what we can do is we have that travel status chart also, donut chart we created in our second page, right? We can just format this also. Let's see if it changes according to it. Okay. So we have this thing now. I think we have to change the colors of it by ourselves only. So let's quickly change the color of it. As finding the option only takes more time, right? Let's change this color quickly. Now okay. Let's quickly change its title also. It is not that title. So we are going to give this name as overtime status. So this is the thing we have. Now if we want to add any extra things from our side, that also we can add. But for now, most of the things of the employees are understandable from this dashboard. What we are going to do is we will quickly add the new page and copy this page from here. Otherwise, sorry, not we are going to add new page. We are just going to create a duplicate of this page. And let's see if we can add. Yes, we are sure we want to delete this page. What we are going to do is we will quickly create a duplicate of this page. And let's see if we can add any other things or not. Let's keep this. What you can do is you can just double click on this canvas or your dashboard. A Q&A will be prepared for you. In that, it will also show you that what kind of visualizations you can make, right? So if we feel like any of it is useful, then we can create that also. If not, then we will not create. I am not thinking that these are important. Top service year by percentage female, top job roles by can be removed. No. Count of employee names. That means total employees count only. How many job roles are there? And top employee names by year at company. This we can represent. Let's see what it is showing. I think we are not going to represent this. This is not that important. It is just showing the name of one employee and we don't want that. So let it be. Okay. Let's check in this. We can what we can do is we can just show the job role and then we can show the monthly income also. Let's see if we can do that. For that we will take a table first. What we are going to do is we are going to take a table and in that employee name and the job role we are going to show. We have selected this sum of job level. That was not the proper column we wanted. We wanted role. So by the employee's name, we can see that what is the role of that employee in that organization. So that is also the thing we can do it over here. Other than that, what we can represent more. Let's see if we change this to multi-card row. What was this visualization called as multi-row card? What we will do is we will keep it as table only. We are not going to change it. Employee name by job role. We have this. Here if you want, you can add any image or any other thing visualization if you want. Let's see quickly if we can add any other visualization or not. Or in that table only, we will select this table and let's add age also in that. We don't want this value as sum. No, we don't want count of age also. Total employees. Okay, these are all the counts. Department. Let's see. So this is the extra information which I'm going to add in this table. Okay, we will keep it as this much only. So this is a simple table. You can design this table as per your needs. For right now, we are going to keep it this much only. This is the extra information which we have added in this table. Like we have just simply created a table in that employee name, their job role. Like quickly, anyone can see this table and then also he or she can observe it. This is just for the extra thing. Now, last what we are going to do is we are going to create a button to go backwards or to let's see how we are going to create that button. Here we have the option of buttons. We are going to take this back button on each page. We are going to arrange it. Let's just arrange it properly on every page and rename this duplicate of 4th page to something else. Let's table. I will leave this name as. Let's come on this 4th page. Here also quickly we will add that button. You can also add page navigation buttons. This was also not needed because we have created a separate sheet of this, right? But still now as we have created it, we will keep this also. Quickly add a button on this. Here you can see the navigator option is there, and there you can see that page navigator option is also there. If we'll take that button, that is also okay. But for now, right now, I'm just going to take this back button. So this is a 4 pages dashboard, right? We have created this. And on the first page, we don't need this back button, right? Now you can make a report of that like this, like as per your requirements. You can also create any of the dashboards like it is a report, like you can just create one visualization and explain its things into side of it. So that those are also things we can do. It totally depends upon our creativity, like what we are going to do and how we are going to develop our dashboard. So this was a multi-page dashboard which we have created. You guys please change the names or keep the names of the pages according to your preferences. I have just given these names like in simple ways. Here if you we will see that option of get more visuals. You will see if you have signed in to the Power BI, then you will see that you have the options of these, like different kinds of visualizations are present over here. You can take them also and then use in the next from the next part we are going to start a series in which I will show you the case study with one case study and a different visualization. So we'll meet in that. So this is a project. You can add it to your resumes also. So this I will provide all the material which I have used in this, like the icons, the files, those things I'll provide you. We can create, if you feel like you can add more things to it, you can do it also. So now whenever you are creating a dashboard, you will just keep in mind that whenever you are giving the heading, so we will keep in mind that how we have given the heading to it, like in mobile view how it will look. Now here it is taking the scroll bar and then just HR and dashboard. This is too lengthy like name, so we will keep those things also in mind. Here total employees card is there, then these things, female count and all these things are there. When again come on this desktop layout view. So now this was a simple dashboard creation in Power BI. This was the simple dashboard creation in Power BI. What you can do is explore the things and create your own dashboards. So like that. So in the end, thanks for joining me on this Power BI journey. Remember, data visualization is a powerful tool. So you can go out there and create your own amazing dashboards. Don't just analyze the data, tell a story with it. Keep exploring and learning. So let's see what are your creativity levels and creating the dashboards.